This is the Institute of Directors Economic Confidence Index, and as you say, it fell even further into negative territory. It's almost at a 2023 low for December. It tallies with that latest GDP data that showed that the UK is basically flirting with technical recession here, which is a difficult backdrop, mind you, for Rishi Sunak, the Prime Minister, given that he promised to grow the economy, given that we've got an election coming up expected this year. Look, the Institute of Directors says that an early rate cut would kickstart business confidence in the UK. Markets are now pricing here up to 6 cuts in 2024, starting as soon as May. But if you're a hawk at the Bank of England, you'd be saying inflation is still almost 2 times the Bank of England's target, and their focus is on inflation rather than growth.
At the same time, we're talking about inflation and growth. A lot of that's going to come around affordability and whether or not the UK consumer can afford even just the bare necessities like energy prices, heating, housing, and of course food. Later this morning, we're getting grocery price inflation data from Kantar. How does that actually translate into the BOE?
Well, it feeds into the story we've been getting over recent days. So we already had the British Retail Consortium's encouraging data on shop prices. And as you say, food price inflation, really important to the UK inflation story. It's been a key driver here, but we have had encouraging signs also at the headline level. CPI falling to 3.9%, even though, as I say, it's still almost twice the BOE's target. It's interesting going back to the Institute of Directors release here, in that we've also got Next releasing results tomorrow. Next is a huge high street fashion retailer here in the UK. It's seen as a barometer of the UK consumer, and actually over the past 9 months, they've raised their guidance for both sales growth and profit on at least 4 occasions. And if you look back over the past 12 months, actually the shares are up 40%. So it shows that you don't necessarily need rate cuts to get the business going here in the UK. Next, something of a barometer, as I say, for the UK consumer. So those results will be out tomorrow.